YouTube, and welcome back once again to Fat Cat Collections. Today I'm going to share with you guys kind of another random product, and you guys know anytime I pick something up I throw it on YouTube, and you know, like I said, it's pretty important to get these reviews out there. Anytime I'm looking to shop for something, I always go to YouTube first, honestly. Once I find it, see what other people have to say about it. And not only is it just interesting to get somebody's perspective on a product, because remember, just because I may like something or I may say something, it doesn't necessarily make it true. It's my own experiences come into play. It's my own opinion about these products or discussions, whatever it may be. But use it as, again, another tool in your toolbox to make a decision when you buy something. Now, for those of you who don't know, link to this product will be in the description of every single video, and usually there's a pop-up either, I think it's in this side, somewhere up there, for where you can pick this up. So today I want to talk about an Ushanka, and so this is a, and again guys, remember, I may screw this up, I don't know, I'm not an Ushanka expert, I'm not a hat expert, but I wanted to pick something up that for the winter time. You know, I don't have a lot of like really warm, you know, Arctic kind of gear, and I just wanted to have something just in case we ended up going out in the boat, or we just get, you know, a snowstorm. So you never know. The temperature is kind of nowadays in our world kind of they're either too hot or too cold, or they're just changing, you know, ultimately. So it's nice to just kind of be prepared. So the reason I chose an Ushanka, and I don't know the history behind this particular hat. Like I said, I'm just giving you guys really my quick unboxing of this. I picked this up off Amazon for about 22 bucks. And, you know, there's a lot of different options when it comes to hats, lots of really stylish options. But to be honest with you, the reason I saw this was I actually saw this dude online rocking like a motorcycle jacket. He must have been traveling around the world. And maybe he picked one up maybe when he was overseas. And I'm not sure, you know, exactly where it was at. He might have even been in Russia or Ukraine. But it was pretty cool. Normally when I see these things, it's always like, you see them in movies, and you see like a lot of, you know, Russian military guys wearing them. And, you know, it's iconic to the Russian culture, right? It's iconic to just, it's Russian when you, and not just because of the pin. And for those of you who don't know, this pin, I kind of like it, you know, but it is removable if you don't feel comfortable wearing this, or you want to put an American pin on it, or a USA pin, whatever pin you desire, or no pin, you can take this off. I kind of like it. I think it's pretty cool. This is just iconic to just Russia, right? When I saw the guy wearing it, he was an American wearing one, and he had this cool black leather jacket on, and just, you know, kind of like my style, but rocking the Ushanka, and I thought it was just really unique. And ever since I saw that picture, I was like, man, that looks really good. I want to get one of those, you know? Now, you're not going to see tons of people, I think, wearing these around. I've never really seen anybody really wearing these around, at least where I live. But, you know, I always like unique items like this. And, you know, I say that pretty loosely because these have been around forever. Now, they do make kind of more of an Americanized version, again, without, like, you know, the pin if you want to get one. You can get ones that are made of, like, baseball caps that essentially do the same thing. And basically what this is, you basically have just a really kind of faux, kind of fur. And the cool thing about this, it actually is a pretty nice synthetic fur. Like, sometimes synthetic fur can actually feel kind of like, not gritty, but a little bit rough, and it feels fake. This actually feels like it could be real. I don't think this is real for $21, but it is a pretty nice synthetic material they're using. It does have the tie on top. Unfortunately, when I got this, and I encourage you, if you do get one, to definitely test it out. The first pull on this completely came right out of the ear, like it just wasn't stitched in. So I ended up ordering a replacement. The problem with the replacement is that a lot of these are being sold, again, on eBay and Amazon, and a lot of times you don't have the option for a size. Now, let me throw this on here, show you guys what it looks like. It's actually really warm. I mean, just, you know, and to each your own. I mean, this may not be your preference, but I absolutely love stuff like this, right? I think it's a killer looking hat. I think matted up with like a bitchin' leather jacket, it's going to look really cool, and it's really functional. When we had a whole bunch of snow recently, I was walking, you know, to and from my parents' house to the store, and because my vehicles do not go in the snow at all. And I was wearing just like a Pretender leather sent me kind of a nice kind of insulated baseball cap, which definitely helped. But I was like, man, I got to get a hat. I do have kind of knit hats, but I wanted something really warm. The great thing about these, and I'm not going to demonstrate this because I have it tied, you basically untie the tie, and the back portion of the hat, and right around the back of your neck, and the ears actually come down and you tie them around your chin. So it really keeps your face warm, and this is a super practical hat. You know, the Russians, I believe this design is something that, you know, I'm sure every country has their own design of a hat like this, but I don't know if this actually did come, if Russians are the original ones to create the Ushanka. Obviously, if it is an Ushanka, you know, the name Ushanka is Russian to the best of my knowledge. I don't know if they were the first ones who created this particular design, but it is an amazing hat, and it's really functional. You know, not just for keeping your head warm without the earmuffs on. I think it is a pretty stylish hat. But when you actually need to use it with the earmuffs, I mean, you're going to be super toasty. And to be honest with you, when it comes to like stocking hats, those things I've worn as a kid, when I've gone up skiing and snowboarding at different times in my life, I've always had just your standard knit hat. And they work, but this is really a superior hat for keeping your head warm. It does have a kind of like a quilted interior, you can see, which is pretty nice because this is, I think, kind of somewhat breathable, I think, as well. I know I have a few jackets that are like this, and they keep you really warm because of the stitch quilting. You know, this is common sense. I don't mean to make it sound like you guys never seen this before, but quilting is a great material for keeping, you know, anything warm. And then you get that nice, thick, synthetic fur. Now, this does say made in Russia, 100% made in Russia, which is pretty cool. There is kind of a sticky tag, which I'll just take out right now. We don't need to have that in there. And this size right here is 58. So let's get to the sizing. Now, depending on where you order this, the price is going to fluctuate a little bit. I've seen them upwards of $40 depending on the size you want to order. When I placed my order originally, and this is what I want you guys to just kind of be aware of, it might be worth it to order two. Because when you do, depending on your head size. Now, I have I don't know exactly my head size, but I would say small. A lot of brain power in there, though. I mean, really packed all that RAM right inside my head. But no, I do, all joking aside, I do have a pretty small head. And so I generally will wear smalls, and sometimes I'll even wear little kids' hats, which actually fit my head better. No, I can still get away with the larger trucker hats. I mean, it's, you know, I wear them, but, you know, I do prefer something like this to fit properly. Now, the first one I ordered fit perfectly, but it was defective. Ordered a replacement through Amazon, you know, about a week, they sent a new one out. When I got it, the ties were good, they were functional, but the hat was way too large. So I think a lot of times companies on Amazon get a whole slew of these products and nobody's actually, they're just sold as one size fits all, and that's not really true because this particular model comes in different sizes. So what I found interesting was that the one that I ended up sending back was a 60, and it did have the 60 mark on the inside. This one here has 58. So when I ordered the newer one, I just basically decided to send back the replacement. I have it in the bag ready to go back. I ordered the defective, remember, I ordered the defective one, got the replacement, had to send them both back. So rather than taking another chance trying to get another one from the company, I went with another link. Again, a link will be in the description that actually specified small, or actually specified medium or large. I don't think they had the small. Again, the price on this, whether it was the medium or the large, was still $21 and some change. So I can assure you this, they call it medium, and this fits my head perfectly. So if you are used to wearing small hats, and they do have the measurement on the link, that's why I always say click the link, read the information. They do have the head size. I think it was 7¼ I think, if I remember correctly. But check it out. This, if you have a smaller head, is going to fit you perfectly. There is always, I think, a little bit of a discrepancy as far as the sizes. Like, I don't think you're going to get a consistent size every single time. But for me, a 58, I believe that's a European, fits my head perfectly. So, yeah, I mean, it's absolutely stunning. It works great. The front flap here does not fold down. Obviously, you don't want to fold that down over your eyes. So that's actually stitched. The other portion, again, the back and the side, the earmuffs, they fold down and you can tie them right around your chin. Really cool hat, really functional. I haven't worn it out yet in the snow because I just got it today. But next time we get a real whiff of really cold Arctic weather, this is going to be really handy for me. Again, it's good to be prepared, and for the price, you really can't go wrong. And you guys know, with me, I do like to kind of be a little bit stylish when it comes to anything that is functional. And again, style, that is subjective. You may not think this is stylish, you may not like this, but even if you aren't really buying it for the style and the look, it is a super functional hat, and this is going to keep me super toasty when the weather gets nasty. So let me know if you have any questions, guys, whatsoever. pretty awesome quality. It's really amazing what you get for $21 on Amazon. Keep in mind that pretty much these hats, I'm sure you can find other brands, but most of the ones that I've seen on Amazon are pretty much the same hat. They're probably all coming from the same supplier or the same manufacturer. This doesn't have like a name or anything like that. It's probably just generic, but it is 100% made in Russia, and it's you know, hey, they're obviously doing it right. They know what they're doing when it comes to these hats. I did see them in white, which is pretty cool. I saw them in gray. Depending on where you buy them, they're probably the exact same hat, just different color. I'll probably end up getting a white one down the road as well, but pretty awesome. Anyway, guys, stay warm, be kind to one another. If you have any questions, drop me a comment, drop me an email. I'm always here to help. As always, guys, links are in the description of every single video. Those are affiliate links in case you guys don't realize that. Anytime that I do a video, if an affiliate link is available through where I recommend you buy it from, whether it be eBay, Amazon, Invicta stores, any of the guys that I recommend. Sometimes I'll do a product review and it's not. It just hit or miss, depending on if I have an agreement with the company or even if they have an affiliate link. But generally, anything through Amazon or eBay is an affiliate link. And remember, I do appreciate if you guys use those links. Sometimes I get guys who I keep in contact with Invicta stores and all stuff, and they're constantly asking me questions, and I'm there to help, don't get me wrong, but if you find value in what I do, a nice way to give back is just to use my affiliate link. It is appreciated. As always, guys, if you find it somewhere else where I'm not an affiliate, I'm always here to help you guys out with making a purchase. Buy from where you feel most comfortable, but if you do have the opportunity to use one of my links, please do so. They're in the description of every single video I put up. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a good weekend, and take care.